Hey guys, welcome to Protocoders Point. Okay, so in this further tutorial, we will implement various kinds of logger that are provided for Flutter app developer to trace, find the error and debug them. Okay, so let's begin. So there are two kinds of log messages that you can use to print a log message. Okay, so the first thing is std out and std error. So to use them, you need to import dart.io. Okay, so after importing that, in I have created a button so that when a button is been pressed, I can show a log message. So here std out dot write and the message you want to print. And there is one more method to print an error std error dot write line. Okay, so I will just restart our app now. Okay, so our app has been restarted now. So when I press on this log button, so there is no print command over here as you can see. So because we are using std out, so to view this log error, you need to go to Dev Tools over here under Run, Dev Tools, open it, and URL will open in your browser. Just open your browser. Okay, so here is your full app structure. So under here you can go to logging. So here you can see, I will just minimize it. Okay, so when I press on this button, you can see this is from std out and this is the std error message. Okay, so this is the main, and then the Flutter, to make it easy, they have implemented this same method into one method, that is print. So now if I run this app and I press on this log print button, so you can see over here in our console it is printing. Okay, so this will get printed in your console itself, and this will not be shown in your this console. So to check this, you need to go to Dev Tools. Okay, and this print will also be available in the Dev tool. So you can see somewhere over here. So here it is. So this will be of kind std out. This is the print command as you can see over here. Okay, so there is a drawback of this print. When there is lots of log messages, so sometimes what your Android Studio will do is it will just print half the message and just ignore the remaining half. So if you want to print overall message or a log message, so you must make use of debug print and then your message. Okay, so I will restart our app. Okay, app got restarted. So when I press on this button, so you can see this is from debug message, this is from the simple print. Okay, so this was the first method that you can use to print a log message. So in Flutter there is one more method, that is developer method. So to use them you need to import developer and as div log, you can give any name. So this is just a shortcut to use this package. So I am importing this as div log. Okay, so just import it, and then in your button div log dot log, here you can pass the message. This is from developer log. Okay, so I will restart our app now. So if I print the button, you can see the message got printed in your console itself. This is from div log. Okay, so you can customize this. You can give this a log name. So as you can see over here, there is a default log. So if you want to give your optional name, or you can give your name to this log print so that you can identify them. So to do that, just give a comma over here, name, and the name you want. Okay, so now if I restart and print it, so you can see over here, this is the log message name so that you can identify easily, and this is the message. Okay, so these were the two methods to print a log. So there is one more package in Flutter that you can use. So with this, the drawback of this is, if you go to div console, div tool, you can see that there are many messages that got printed at a time. So if you want to find them, it is very hard. So you need to find it step by step. Means you need to find, but sometimes it get missed somewhere, and you will not be able to find them. So in Flutter there is a package called as Flutter Logger. Okay, so here in your pub.specification file, you can import them, import the library. Okay, so and then after importing, just import the library logger.dart. Okay, so after importing that, here in stateful widget, you need to create an instance of that library. So for that, final logger is equal to new is not needed, logger. Okay, so you can use this instance to print various log messages. So for now, I'll just remove this, and here logger.v, and the message you want to print, vbos log. Okay, so I will just restart our app now. So as this library has been added just now, so if we fast restart, hot restart, it will not work. So for that I need to stop the app and restart it. Okay, so our app got installed. Okay, so now if I press on this log button, you can see the message got printed in a beautiful format. So this will give you all the details. For example, where this log message was printed, so here it is, main.dat, and the line number is 58, as you can see over here, 58, and which type of log it was, and the message. Okay, so there are various log messages that you can print, such as debug, information, warning, error, like this. So I will just restart our app again to show this output of this. So you can see over here, the log get printed in a beautiful format so that the developer can easily identify them. Okay, so you can also customize it as per your need. So you can see this is very big log message. So you can decrease the size of it. So you can customize it by just going to this logger. So here there are customization, print, pt print, pt printer. So here there are methods, such as you can omit the method, you can keep it one. So method is nothing but this with this one. Okay, and length we can keep it as 50. Error count you can give 3. Color you can set it to true or set it to false. And print emoji, set it to true. If you don't want, then just set it to false. Okay, so this is the method. So these are the methods that got printed. So before the default was two methods, so now I have set it to one, and this is the size of the length line, the error messages, the color. You can see the differences. You can make it to true and you can set it to false. For now it is true, and it will also show the emojis such as you can see over here, warning, error, in this one. Okay, so I will just restart our app again after this customization. Okay, so after customizing, when I run this app and when I press this button, so you can see the method was one, so it is showing me only one method, and the line length is 50. So this is the size of the 50. The emoji has been displayed and everything. So this was the that's all for this video tutorial. Please do subscribe Protocoders Point. Thank you.